Well, I'm with Robert Pustow, Managing Director of Upsolute, the organisers of the Pro Health World Triathlon London. Robert, you're in a very familiar location for you, down in Serpentine in Hyde Park.
Yeah, that's true. I've been here a couple of times. It's beautiful. It's especially beautiful on a day like this. Yeah, we've done this since 2009, 2010, 2011, obviously the Games 2012. And now we're back, 2013.
So you've had a press day and a training camp, so some of the press have been put through their paces with the swim and some transition training.
Yeah.
But you went through the course with them, and what's happening this year? I mean, obviously we know it's a big race for...
It is massive. So this year will be an unbelievable festival of triathlon here in Hyde Park, here in London. We have 5 days of competition. It's from the 11th to the 15th of September. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday competition. We have 8,500 people taking part in it. 5,500 people coming from abroad for this event. Massive event. So we'll see a week of triathlon in Hyde Park, but not only in Hyde Park, in London.
And you mentioned in the conference earlier that one of the things that's talked about a lot, obviously, about London was the legacy, and you said you overwhelmed with volunteers.
We are overwhelmed with volunteers, and that's a big thank you to all the volunteers out there. We started volunteer recruitment, I think, back in December, January, something like that. Kind of opened volunteer registration, and within the first 4 weeks we had something like 400, 500 volunteers. Meanwhile, I think we have 800 volunteers that have signed up for this. It's a great legacy piece of the Olympic Games. People, I think the volunteers that did volunteer for the triathlon during the Olympics enjoyed it really. They're all coming back, so we have a great team on site.
So in terms of kind of locations, it's very similar locations to the Olympics. The main finish area is just behind your shoulder.
It's exactly the same location as 2012, exactly the same location as in previous years. So we will build a very similar setup as during the Games. The course, the elite course, is the same as during the Olympics. So all we hope for is kind of that the crowd is the same as during the Olympic Games as well, and maybe the outcome for the men's race might be the same as well. Maybe slightly different outcome for the women's. That would be perfect.
And you mentioned that it's similar to the Olympics, and it's free to come and view?
It's free to watch throughout the entire course. You can come and watch the event for free, and we definitely encourage everyone to come.
Well, we wish you all the best. We'll certainly be here for all 4 days of racing. 5 days of racing, and yeah, we wish you all the best. We'll get you soon.
All right, thank you very much. Cool, cheers.